Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Nicole Traum, and you're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thank you for tuning in. This week, we are going to talk about this concept called Be Here Now. It's really a ubiquitous sort of thing in mindfulness and yoga and meditation, and it derives from the spiritual teacher Ram Dass, who some of you may know, some of you may not. He's a pretty cool guy. He passed away, I think it was last year or maybe the year before. But he was one of the spiritual teachers that just gave these really concise teachings that just were really applicable to our lives. And so his idea of be here now is such a great thing, especially for right now, right? Because we are in this place of, well, it used to be like this. And maybe you had plans for how things were supposed to be. And both of those things are very far away now. So what we have to do is allow ourselves to kind of be in this place of the present and allow ourselves to find how to live in that space. And that's why it's been a very difficult time for a lot of people, even for people like me that meditate, that have a spiritual practice or a meditative mindfulness practice, that it's still hard, right? Every day things change, right? We know that. We know that as we move through life, that we have to let go of the things that we've experienced, try and let go of those things in the future and let ourselves be present. But it's a little extra challenging right now because of just all the circumstances, all the what ifs that are floating around in our minds. So I wanted to start with another quote from Ram Dass, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this. So here it goes. It goes, start from where you are, not where you wish you were. The work you're doing becomes your path. I'll say it one more time. Start from where you are, not where you wish you were. The work you're doing becomes your path. So a lot of people I've been talking to right now are frustrated because maybe what they were doing before is no longer, right? And what they had plans for, or what you had plans for in the future is no longer, or maybe it's still in flux. So allowing ourselves to find that place of being here now, and it's a practice. We come back to it time and time again, but allowing ourselves to start where we are here and move from that place. So we're gonna start with a little bit of breath this morning. You can sit up nice and tall in your chair. Feel your feet pressing down into the earth. Let your spine lengthen. If you wanna sit a little forward in your chair to allow your low back to move in and up, that might help a little. And just start by noticing where you're at right now. I think that's something that is really key, right? Sometimes we think, well, I'll be able to do this when I get here, or when I do this, or when I do that. And there doesn't need to be prerequisites for you to start. So allow yourself here to sit up nice and tall, lengthen up through your spine, and with your eyes closed, allow yourself to just start to feel what it's like in the present moment. Take a couple deep breaths here, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. That's it, letting yourself breathe. Starting with what you have. So maybe you're feeling a little cranky this morning or a little tired. We acknowledge where we're at and we move from that place. So allowing yourself to just breathe into the body that you woke up with. Even if it feels tired, if it feels a little worn out, or maybe you woke up this morning feeling energized and excited for the day. Doesn't matter. Allowing yourself to just connect with what you've got right here, right now. That's it. Let's take another deep breath. Good, and then we'll start to move with our arms here. So we're gonna inhale the arms up and overhead, just stretching nice and tall. Press down through your feet, and then exhale as you lower your arms back down. So nice big inhale, stretching up, lengthening. Good, and then exhaling, emptying the breath out. Think about filling yourself up with breath as you inhale, and then emptying that breath out slowly as you exhale. Your arms are moving as if they're moving through water, so they're slow and steady. That's it. Exhaling as you lower. Good. Inhale and exhale. Let's do two more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. And then as you come on back, just roll your shoulders onto your back. Feel yourself starting to really connect into your body. I'm going to scoot back a little here so we can sit up now, nice and tall, and exhale, come forward. So just starting to stretch into your low back. Inhale, reaching those arms up, stretching tall. Exhale, feeling your low back, your mid back stretching. Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming up and then bowing forward. Let's do one more like that. Just warming up the back body. Perfect. And then you can roll yourself on up. Bring your legs so that they're about chair distance. So your knees are pressing out to the sides. Good. And let's come around in some big circles now, just warming up the thighs and the low back. Feeling yourself, just noticing what's coming up this morning. Whether you're feeling tight, whether you're feeling more open. This is a practice of observation, of letting yourself be in the present and actually feel. And then change your direction, going around in the opposite direction, just feeling, again, how your legs feel, how your breath feels, maybe even where you're feeling that breath this morning. Good morning. And then as you come back up through center, we're going to do those sumo leg lifts. So with your knees wide, you're going to lift your right leg up and lower it down, and the left leg up and lower it down. Feel your belly pulling in. Try and keep your spine nice and tall. That's it. Lifting and lowering, lift and lower. Good. One more time to each side. Perfect job this morning. That's it. And then coming back up. Let's take our right arm up. Take a big stretch here. And as you exhale, you're going to lean forward and to the left. So you're going to take a big inhale and then exhale, start to twist over towards your left foot. Inhale and exhale, bowing forward, reaching across. Two more. Big stretch here into the back of the legs, the back body, and then stay here, and you're just going to start to reach and reach, reach and reach all the way up through the side body, through the back body for 3, 2, and 1, and then come all the way out. We'll take our left arm up now, take a nice big stretch, inhale, and then exhale, reach across and to the right. So inhaling up, exhaling, bowing forward, reaching across, inhale, and exhale. This is a great thing to do at your desk, right? You only need a little bit of space here, and you get optimal movement here through the whole body. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. What better way to connect with the present moment than to just feel yourself moving in your body? Because this time as you come across, you're going to stay there, and you're just going to start to reach and reach. Good. Reach and reach. 3, 2, and 1. Good. As you come back, sit up tall, bring your arms up, press your elbows back, press your knees back, and come nice and tall here, turning your head side to side. Feel yourself strengthening into what you have, into who you are this morning. That's it. And then we'll come all the way back out, hug the knees back in, and come back and do a couple circles. So just kind of feeling your leg muscles, releasing any tension there. That's it. Perfect. All right, you can change your direction. We're going to do one standing series here of poses. So as you come on up, you can come to let's face the back of the chair today. Okay? So what we'll do here is we're going to start by coming in towards a down dog, stretching your arms back, your legs back, feeling that nice lengthening action here. And then take your right leg back behind you, and you're just going to start to bend your knee and press your heel out towards the wall behind you. So just bending and straightening here. And you don't have to lift it all the way up, but feeling that action of the leg muscles working. Feel your belly pulling in to support you here. That's it. It's going to support your low back. 2 more. And then lower that leg down. You can walk back in and move your hips side to side. And we'll do the opposite leg. So walking back towards a down dog, stretching your left leg back now, and just starting to bend and straighten that leg. Feel your belly pulling in to support you. That's it. Bending that knee, pressing out through your heel. Let's do 3 more. Nice. And then we'll come all the way back. Good. As you come back in, move your hips a little side to side. Hold on to your chair. And then we're going to do some standing squats. So you can step your feet out a little and just start to reach your hips back. Coming up and reaching those hips back. You want to make sure that your knees don't come forward of your toes. Let's do 2 more. That's it. You can use the chair or you can bring your hands to prayer. Last one. and then come all the way back to your seat. Coming back, getting comfortable right where you are. So when we move our bodies like that, especially in more dynamic movement, like the leg moving like that, you start to feel a little bit more of that connection into the present moment. So what we're going to work on right now is allowing ourselves to use that awareness to go a little deeper, to let ourselves be in the present, maybe to work on letting go of some of the things that we are still kind of grieving. And I think it's okay to feel like you're grieving things, because we're grieving how our world once was, and we know that it probably won't be like that again. So letting yourself process that, but also letting go of some of the things that you don't need to hold on to, right? And then allowing yourself to let go of the things that you were expecting, allowing yourself to really find some goodness in this moment. And I know sometimes that seems like a consolation prize, but sometimes we can find a lot of beauty when we let ourselves really be in that present moment. So come sit nice and comfortable. You can lengthen up through your spine and close your eyes. And just kind of notice how your body feels now. Maybe you're feeling some sensation in your legs, in your back, in your shoulders, in your neck, wherever you're feeling it, that's fine. Let yourself breathe a little bit deeper. So you can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And start to notice where you're feeling your breath this morning. So maybe you're feeling it in your chest, maybe in your belly, maybe all the way down to your hips. Maybe you're feeling it in a more subtle place, like your hands or your feet or the back of your head. There's no wrong place, right? We feel our breath wherever we feel it. Our awareness comes during the time that we need it, in whatever place that is. And then think about some of those things that you're grieving right now, some of the things from the past that maybe are just really weighing on you, and acknowledge them. And give yourself permission to set them down, even if it's just for these next few minutes. Maybe in setting them down, you can actually process them. And then think about the things that you're looking forward to that maybe feel really out of reach in the future. Acknowledge them, notice them. And then also give yourself permission here to set those down as well. And what's left now is this present moment. So let yourself be here now. Let yourself breathe. Feel that connection to your inhale and to your exhale. Noticing wherever you're feeling your breath. And starting to feel your shoulders move onto your back, your hips release, even relaxing your jaw a little bit. Giving yourself permission to just be here with whatever it is you have in this present moment. We practice this in little bits. It's not like all of a sudden we close our eyes and magically we can just be here now and everything gets better. Know that this is a practice. Know that you'll probably feel like you're failing more than you feel like you're winning. But it's in that practice of coming back to this present moment, of just taking time to pause, that we remember. And over time, hopefully we remember and we remember and we remember until we start to be a little bit more present each moment. Doesn't have to be all day long, maybe even just for a moment or two out of your day. But when we start with that, it does start to expand. So let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Just feeling yourself get a little bit more comfortable in your body, in your breath, even in your thoughts. Good. And then with your next exhale, you can start to bring a little movement to your fingers and to your toes. You can stretch out your arms, take a big stretch here, turning your head side to side. And then come back with your hands in front of your heart. So we honor this practice of allowing ourselves to really be in the present moment, whether it was just for like 2 seconds or maybe you got 2 minutes in, doesn't matter, right? But this practice of coming back in, coming back to what we have and who we are, moving from that place. So I bow to you for your courageousness today. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be back tomorrow to talk more about Be Here Now. So feel free to watch this again or share this with your friends, and have a great Monday. Bye, everyone.